Cam Earlham. Hey yo, I'm Paul's been chillin', burger patty grillin'. Paul's been chillin', burger patty grillin'.
Welcome to the barbecue.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Season
3,
4. Emo.
I am too.
I'm gonna cry.
Yes, guys. Welcome to season 4 of The Barbecue. If you don't know what The Barbecue is, it is a weekly radio show. It's not a talk show. It kind of is. We play music and we talk.
It's a little bit of both.
It's both. You know, we're talented. We do a lot of things.
We're personalities.
Yes. So, yes, I'm DJ Signorita, your host, and we have our guest host today,
DJ Bird.
Caw-caw! So, yes, today, guys, I'm so excited to be back here. I walked in here and I found my card reader for my computer, and I was kind of struggling without it, not gonna lie.
That just shows how much time you spend in the studio.
Back in the stew. But
Yeah,
yes, today,
just
guys, hustling. Today, we're talking about the Grammys and kind of focusing on Tyler, the Creator, to start out. So, going into our first music break, we got some new songs that dropped in 2020 already. So, stay tuned. Well, those 3 songs, folks, in case you're curious, you just heard Life is Good by Future featuring Drake. Mm-hmm. You also heard Get Me by Justin Bieber. And then after that last song was Spin Move by Dreamville. Oof. Oof.
What great songs.
Fire, bringing the heat tonight. But, all right, guys. So, the real reason why we're here, Tyler.
Yes.
/ Tyler at the Grammys.
/ I don't know.
/ So, yeah.
/ Okay, but for real. So we're talking about the Grammys, and
let's talk about Tyler first. Let's talk about his evolution as an artist, kind of.
Okay.
I never thought I'd see him at the Grammys. I never thought I'd see him win a Grammy.
Yeah, and I just thought it was so fitting that he was like in cargo pants and like a collared t-shirt at the Grammys.
Yes.
No, he's come a long way since Odd Future. Talk about cockroaches and
eating a cockroach in a music video, which I still believe he was fake. Yeah, it couldn't have been real. It had to be fake.
Does he say it's real?
I don't know. I have no idea. But until he said, it didn't happen.
I mean, they do it on Fear Factor. I feel like. Have you never seen that show?
I have. That
they eat real cockroaches.
The back of my mind. You just like pull the memory.
I really sent you, huh?
Yes.
Astral projection, baby.
Fear Factor. Wow. But
that's a thing.
Oh my God! Didn't Ludacris host it last time? I
think so. Oh my god,
that's so random. But
yeah, no,
Tyler.
Yeah, he's come a long way.
Yeah, he used to. I wouldn't say he didn't rap about anything, but I know he would kind of be like, "Oh, I'll just say the most absurd thing just to get a reaction." Mm-hmm. And he would do just that. He would get a reaction.
Yeah.
And then now I feel like he's kind of, taking music more seriously.
Yeah.
At least on the, as far as lyrics and writing. But he's always been a good producer to me.
Yeah, and like Flower Boy and Igor have just showed that like he takes albums like as a storyteller now. Yeah. Instead of just being like
throwing songs together.
Yeah, and just being like, this is clout. This is to make people mad. Yeah. Now he's like telling stories about his life. Yeah. But. So we been knew that the Grammys kind of suck.
Oh,
we been knew.
I wouldn't say it's on par with Billboard, but
it's on par with Billboard. I said it. But Tyler actually received his award, and at his backstage interview, he kind of.
What did he say? Give us the tea.
He let us know what he was thinking, and it wasn't pretty for the Grammys. Mm-hmm. But he didn't say anything that wasn't true, honestly. I guess to like summarize what he said, he was just like, I feel like this award is kind of like a backhanded compliment. Because it's like, yeah, my art's being recognized, but like I'm being recognized as a rap artist. Like, why am I not being recognized as a pop artist? Because Igor really
not a rap.
No, it's
not a rap album.
It's not a rap album. It's like so experimental that I really do feel like it should have been pop, you know?
I will say that I feel like the singles that he dropped after Igor, he dropped, I think it was Group B, and then another song. I can't think of the name of it, but those two I feel like were, you know, embodied rap more than the rest of the album did.
Oh yeah.
So I was kind of confused. I didn't consider it a rap album at all.
No.
Especially like him putting on that wig and that suit, like
that was performance art, baby.
and I don't know. It's just
Best Interest is the one you were
Best
thinking of.
Interest. Yes. And he has like on a like with crocodiles and like stuff on his butt. Yeah, no, Tyler.
I mean, he knew what was up, and it's like, I don't know. Whenever I think about like what he's talking about, I think about how, like, literally, probably like last semester or even last spring, we were over here like yelling about how mad we were that Macklemore beat Kendrick Lamar for what was it? I don't remember.
I think it's
Macklemore's
2013, the best hip hop album.
Yeah, I don't remember what Macklemore's album was called.
The
But
Heist.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm so quick. I'm so sorry. I'm not a fan, I promise.
all right. But no, it was To Pimp a Butterfly, right?
Yes.
A masterpiece of it. This man won a Pulitzer Prize for his rap music, y'all, and you can't even give him a Grammy.
What's
Come on
yours
now.
is yours. That's all I'm saying.
The Pulitzer-
What's for you is for
I'm
you.
gonna start waiting for the Pulitzer Prize music nominations.
Exactly.
We gotta hype up the Pulitzer Center, guys.
Yeah,
because they
no.
know what's up.
the Grammys, and then I don't know. I feel like at the same time, the thing with a lot of black artists, whether it's you know, whatever award show it is they kind of get into those spaces and they kind of use it as a platform to speak their piece. And I feel like Tyler kind of took that opportunity. You know, this time, you know, he said he called out the Grammys for not supporting black artists.
Yeah.
So what else did you know, gather from that?
If anything, I really, well, I mean, he talked a lot about how, like, he made Igor, and, like, you don't hear Igor in Target. You don't hear
On the radio.
Ergo. You don't hear Igor on the radio. And if you do hear it, it's usually probably, like later in the evening. He just talked about how, like, I've been watching a lot of Fleabag, so I'm gonna use this in the context of what this one character says, but like acknowledging things separate from the popular category kind of makes it like a subsection of success, you know?
I feel
So it's
that.
like he probably could have like had a real chance at winning the pop award, but I hate to say it, but I feel like this just kind of proves that because he's black, like he will never have like the equal opportunity for like a pop award, you know? Because what is pop music? Pop music isn't really supposed to be like a specific. It's not like country music where it's like a specific sound. It's just popular music, you know? And I don't really know anything that was as popular as Igor last year.
Yeah.
Like I went to a concert. I don't go to concerts. I went to go see Tyler in concert, and it was amazing.
Exactly. Yeah. Even before he like dropped Igor, Flower Boy, all that.
Yeah.
Like he's just a great performer. He's a great artist.
Yeah.
And you know, even when he was, you know, kind of just talking about some really explicit stuff, he's still like, he was very passionate regardless. And I feel like, you know, people were so upset about Macklemore because that just kind of proves that, you know, white artists can kind of like do whatever they want in whatever space they want, but black people don't get the same, you know, I wouldn't say respect, but the same treatment, I guess you could say. But yeah, no, shout out to Tyler for, you know, being fearless as always.
Yeah. And like when he was on stage saying all this, he looked so nervous. I felt so bad because I was like, this kid is like in his 20s, like out here.
He's killing it though.
Yeah, he's speaking his truth.
Yeah.
And he's like saying this in a room full of people that basically like gave him this award. So he's like basically just like not
Thank you,
spitting
but
in their
like...
yes, thank you, but but either way, did you watch the Grammys?
I did not.
Yeah,
no.
I didn't either.
I feel like I planned on watching it, but I also didn't. It was kind of one of those things where it's like if I catch it, I catch it. If I don't, I don't. And I'm gonna see it. You know, whatever happens everywhere. I don't know. I just feel like award shows, I wouldn't say they're played out, but I don't know. I just feel like a lot of times artists kind of work just to be recognized, and I feel like the ones that, I guess the ones that win are kind of ones that are kind of more low key in a way. Like I remember there was one year for the Grammys, people that won, I had never heard of them.
Yeah.
Like at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, why didn't so-and-so win? Like their song was all over the radio. And I feel like the Grammys sometimes tries to highlight that aspect of it, but I don't know, I feel like they got it right this year with Tyler at least, because I think a couple years ago he was nominated for Best Rap Album and he was considered an underdog, and now he was like,
He was top dog.
He won. Top dog, yes. So,
but yeah, I honestly like didn't watch it because I knew that like Billie Eilish and Lady Gaga were gonna win, and
Billie
I'm
Eilish.
scrolling through the like nominations and the awards
Winners.
right now, and it looks like she did a clean sweep.
yeah, no, I saw she won like 5 awards or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, I don't listen to Billie Eilish, so I can't really like judge her music. But that one song I heard, "Bad Guy," it's not that good to me. I'm sorry.
No, I mean I don't. You don't have to apologize to me, but
Like, cause I heard it over the summer. I was like, "What is this?" I was in the store. I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Please turn it off. Like something else, please."
yeah. I mean, if anything, I feel like she's better at slow songs.
I wouldn't know. I really wouldn't. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But either way, I really feel like Lorde did it better, whatever she's trying to do.
Lorde, I forgot about
I miss
Lorde.
her. She has been snubbed again and again, and I'm still mad about it.
Where did she go?
After 2017, they did not give Melodrama the appreciation it deserved. She just went into hibernation because she was so ashamed.
Yeah,
and I don't
forgot
blame
about
her.
Lorde. Oh my god.
But yeah, Lorde, come on the barbecue. Tell us about your new...
You're welcome on the barbecue. Lorde.
Yeah, tell us about your new music that we're positive you're making, right? We hope you're not just in like a bunker somewhere, just eating cereal and watching Netflix. But I guess the Oscars are next up, huh?
I guess so. I feel like I didn't watch a lot of Oscar, whatever.
Oscar movies.
Yeah.
You forgot what movies were called?
No, like, I guess, like, because, like
Like, you don't watch the Oscar noms?
yeah, like, I don't know, like, what movies, like, artsy enough to be
Yeah.
considered, like, an Oscar nominee or whatever.
It's dumb.
It's, like, the very low-key movies. Like, Call Me By Your Name, I did not know about that movie until after the Oscars. It's a great movie.
It's amazing.
Amazing movie.
Yeah, me and my friend just watched The Social Network again. Armie Hammer is an amazing actor.
He played him. Well, he played
twins.
Twins. I didn't realize that till after.
And
I was
they're
like,
like
that's
two different people. It's so good.
He did a great job.
Armie Hammer also come on the show.
Please come on the show. Yes, you're great.
But no. So I guess this year the Oscar noms are not bad. Actually, no, I take that back. I was going to be critical, but I'm actually kind of excited for the Best Picture noms because I saw 1917.
I heard that was good.
Yeah, I really expected it to just be like a war movie because like my dad's a Marine. Like he lives for movies like that. But I loved it. It was beautiful. And like it was amazing. I've never really been into like war movies. I got like action movies sort of, but it's really worth seeing. And then Parasite. Oh, did you see Parasite?
No, I feel like I haven't seen any of these movies. Like,
It's a Korean movie. It is supposed to be like a psychological thriller.
oh,
It's so good. It's about this family that like they basically like are conning this rich family into like giving them jobs and stuff, and then at the end it just all goes like horribly wrong, and it's so good. It's like horrifyingly good. Like I was about to cry like the whole time. I can't remember any others right now. I don't know if The Lighthouse is one. I doubt it, but
is that what it was?
The Lighthouse, the one house.
I did see Marriage Story. I did see Marriage Story. Okay, we have to go to a music break real quick, but we're gonna dive into Marriage Story
Yes.
when we come back.
We're gonna talk about all of our fears about marriage that,
that
were
movie
brought
was-
out by that movie. We'll talk about it.
Is that what? Yeah, no. Yeah, Marriage Story. When we come back, guys. Keep it here. Those last 3 songs, guys. I think I really did it with those 3.
She really popped off.
Yeah, you just heard On the Way by Janae Aiko, Summer Walker, Something Real, and Mr. by Young Nudie. So We're back now to talk about something very serious, a very, very serious movie.
Yes, Adam Driver.
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
And their kid, whatever his name was. He was great.
Yeah.
Great child actor.
Listen.
He's going places.
Yeah.
Straight to the top.
This movie just convinced me that I'm never going to get married because I never want to experience heartache.
Yeah, no. I remember I watched it with some friends and they were both asleep. And then they woke up at the end, like, I don't get it. And I was like...
Yeah, because you were asleep.
Like, you were asleep.
So it's like, oh, they're asleep. Time to weep.
No. Yeah, no, the end, I was like, when she finally read the letter.
Yeah. Oh, when she ties his shoe. Sid's having a moment.
No, when she cut his hair, I think that was the moment where it's like... You know that no matter what you go through with someone, like at the end of the day, like you still like when you're that deep in, you're still gonna love them, even if you're not. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But like even the intro, where
with
they're like reading the letters to each other, like that was enough. I was like,
this movie. Great movie.
I was like, no one is ever gonna love me this much in my life. Like,
yeah, no, and I felt like the acting was just so real. Like, there's a show called Easy on Netflix. I don't know if I've talked about it before.
No, yeah, I love that show.
Yeah, no, the acting on that show, I don't hear enough about that show.
No,
the acting is phenomenal.
It's amazing.
It feels like a documentary at like certain points because
really
that's how
does.
like real it is, and that's why I got the same vibes from Marriage Story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was your overall rating of the movie out of 5 stars? What would you give it?
Out of 5 stars?
Yeah.
I would give it. Okay, I would give it 5 stars.
Oh.
Because.
Okay.
I really liked it because I just felt like you don't see enough of. Like I like this movie for the same reason why I like La La Land, you know, because I feel like the ending of it was really realistic, like the relationship aspect of it, like they just really focused on how like sometimes you don't get a happy ending.
Yeah,
and
but it wasn't a bad ending.
It was not a bad ending.
Yeah.
It was a really good ending. If anything, I just really liked how she also like it wasn't really like in a quote unquote like abusive relationship, but it still was a bad relationship, and I think they made a really good job of like depicting this and being like neither of them are bad people, it's just a bad relationship, you know.
I feel that.
Yeah.
That's definitely a good point for the fact that, you know, she was unhappy. He wasn't like putting his hands on her.
No,
but you know he was still hurting her in a way.
Yeah, and it's like, if you're not happy, what are you doing, you know? And I just really think that movie said that, and I feel like people really need to hear that more often than we hear it.
Yeah.
So I give this movie 5 out of 5 stars.
I'd give it 4 out of 5, just because some of the scenes were like really awkward. And I think they did that on purpose.
Yeah, definitely.
Like they definitely did it on purpose, but still, like as a viewer, I was like, so like,
it was supposed to make you be like that.
and they did a good job of that, but just like still
They were 2 steps ahead.
They did, because I was like, I was like, it was like hard
She's
to
like,
watch.
am I having a stroke?
It was like hard to watch, but I will say like the scenes felt very organic. Like,
Yeah.
definitely. I'm gonna bring up the hair cutting scene again, like that, and when they were sliding the door, like they were looking at each other.
Yeah.
I was like, are they gonna get back together? And I was like,
I liked it too because I just feel like I could see Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver being like a real couple and like having these real problems. And like Scarlett Johansson has been in a problematic fave for a little bit,
Yeah.
because of some of the acting roles she did.
someone said she could play Avatar or something like that.
She could play a tree. But she said that in an interview. She's like, if I want to play a fur tree, I can play a fur tree. And I was
Girl,
like, shh.
stick to Black Widow, please.
But no, that movie's coming out soon.
True.
Yes.
MCU phase 5,000.
Yes. But no, it's just, I thought she did a really good job because it's like, I don't know. It was just, I feel like it's good to not have anything like big and tragic going on in your life and still talk about like how sometimes it sucks, you know, because like that's the reality for a lot of people. And I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, like I'm not homeless, I'm not being abused, so like what's my deal, you know? So you're allowed to be sad. And I think that movie was like, you're allowed to be unhappy, even if you have no reason to be.
Less
Or
like
if,
Tall Girl.
Yeah. Unless you're tall, then you have reason to be sad.
Oh my God. I scroll through Netflix and like see that movie and I'm like, did they really make this? Wow.
I watched one of the reviews and like half the review was the guy just like laughing because he like could not believe
there's a budget for that.
Yeah.
There's a script for that.
Somebody like greenlit this in the studio and was like, yes, we need to hear about tall girls. Listen, we love a good tall queen.
We do.
My favorite tall queen, Meg Thee Stallion.
Ooh.
She is a Amazon. She is an Amazon. She is like 5'11". I could never.
One day when I finish growing, I'll be that tall.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Okay, I want to talk about really quickly how social media can kind of ruin a movie, because I felt like Twitter kind of ruined Marriage Story before it had a chance to really.
Yeah.
Because they kept posting that one scene when he punched the wall. That was honestly kind of funny. I'm not.
Yeah. It was super funny. Have you? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna interrupt real quick.
Okay.
Have you seen the Ben Shapiro, where it's like a making fun of Ben Shapiro, like the right wing political commentary dude?
Mm-mm.
But it's like. He's like a super, super pro-lifer, and he's like, he knows what I'm talking about. Where it's like, just found out about abortion, and it's just like a hole punched in a wall.
So that reminded you of that?
Yeah.
I'm weak.
He's just found out about abortion. I'm dead. Ben Shapiro, don't come on the show.
You're not welcome here. But, yeah, no. Well, how did you feel about that scene, just like in general?
I think that's a really good point, because I did kind of like go into watching it, because I watched it like late one night, like way after it had come out, and like I kind of already knew the gist of what it was about, mostly because I saw that scene on Twitter, and I think that was like my main reason why I watched it, because I was like, I want to know what this scene, like, what is the context?
Yeah, the Twitter definitely helped and hurt the movie in a way.
Yeah.
Because people that, saw it, they're like, oh, this is like stupid, this is weak.
This is a meme.
Yeah, this is a meme.
And it's not a meme.
It's not a meme.
Art.
Yeah, no, people literally judged the movie based off of that one scene, which I don't think was fair at all.
No.
And the scene, it wasn't the best scene of the movie. It wasn't the worst scene either.
No.
But I definitely feel like it kind of took the movie and kind of compressed it into, how it was like a minute long or something, 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Because it's not an angry movie. It's not a sad movie. Well, it is a sad movie, but not because the people are bad people, just because life kind of sucks.
And they're like, the acting I felt like was, it was pretty decent in the scene. It wasn't the best of the whole movie.
No.
But I feel like people were kind of hard on the movie based on that one post. And I kept seeing the same scene. I was like, the movie's like 2 hours long. Pick a different scene, please.
Yeah. And you know what? Now that I think about it, that kind of also I feel like happened with Joker too. Because that's also nominated, and we were talking about it during the music break. But like, I was ready to hate this movie, and I did kind of hate this movie. But I also had like preconceived notions because of social media about this movie. Because
what do you think? How did it influence you? Do you feel like? Because I feel like I wasn't influenced by it.
I feel like I read a lot of Twitter posts where people were talking about how, this movie's just like a really poor excuse for depicting a man like taking out his aggressions on like everybody else because life didn't go the way he wanted it to or something. And then I saw it and I kind of was like, I don't know, I just didn't feel sorry for him. I don't think it was because of anything he did. I just think the way the character was written, like I could not relate to him or empathize with him. But I also was like really ready to hate this movie. I really wonder if like I hadn't read anything on social media, if I would have been more open-minded about it. But maybe I'll watch it again in like a year, see how I feel then.
I feel like, at the end of the day, like I remembered that it was about a villain, and I hopefully I don't relate to a villain at all.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like they took the character and really just kind of took a deep dive into what his life could have been like during that time period, which I think, people always compare, all the Jokers, whoever's played the Joker.
Yeah.
And like, people instantly like, oh, was he better than Heath Ledger? And I feel like for that time period, he definitely did a better job than Heath Ledger.
You can't even compare the two, though, because they're different. They're different kinds of Jokers.
Definitely, like different eras, different spaces, like, all that.
Heath Ledger is like Joker after having been Joker for years.
Yeah.
And Joaquin was just kind of like the emergence of Joker.
That was kind of weird though, for the fact that he was so old looking.
Yeah, and I think Todd Phillips did that just to discern it from like the DC universe, because
that makes sense.
He didn't want to get that lawsuit.
Yeah.
But
I think the ending though, when they kind of brought Batman into it, that kind of like I know Robert Pattinson is slated to play him, but I don't know if it's, how that's gonna.
It's gonna be weird for sure. But there's there's like so many Batman villains that I'm sure they could just like, which I feel like it wouldn't really be Batman if there wasn't Joker,
Yeah.
Like that's even like one of Heath Ledger's best lines from Dark Knight, where he's like, "There wouldn't be me without you," or that's probably not the right quote, but listen, he says something along the lines of that. Rachel 2020, there wouldn't be me without you. Oh. But yeah, no, and I really feel like just with like all the revivals of Batman too, it's really hard to just like have like a concrete image of the Joker and also the Batman, because I feel like Ben Affleck is Batman and Christian Bale is Batman.
Ben Affleck as I don't know if I've said this on the show before, but that was
awful.
I was not a fan at all.
I like how they used the auto-tune on his voice, because he couldn't do like a deep voice. And Christian Bale was like, "Where is she?" He was like, "Where is she?" He was like,
No.
"Where is she?" Like,
no,
he was
I
like,
literally, I do not like Ben Affleck. Like, I liked him in Gone Girl, and that was it.
yeah.
But he played like, I don't want to say a sociopath. People called him that in the movie because it's like, I don't know, once you see the backstory of like him and his wife, or like, what their life was like.
Yeah.
If I just like met this dude and he was like not upset about his wife disappearing, I'd be like, all right, yeah, there's something,
Yeah, you
something
killed
wrong
him.
with you.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel bad because Amy Dunn is definitely like a horrible, horrible woman, but she's not the villain of the story. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just say it, like, I kind of admire the woman, but also it's like that situation that I talked about last year where it was like, I watched You and I'm like, this man is horrible, like, cancel him. Like, I don't want to see his face. If I saw him in person, I'd beat him up. And then I watched like Killing Eve, where it's like the same exact show, and it's like the crazy person is a woman, and I'm like, yes, queen. I'm like,
You go,
yes,
girl.
you go. You are everything I want to be. You are the mother I never had, the sister I always wanted.
But okay, guys, it really hurts to say this, but we're running out of time, and we gotta go.
We know you'll miss us, and we'll miss you too.
Yes, it's new. Our thing is new, but it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be amazing.
We're gonna pack a lot of stuff into a small window of time.
Look at this. We've already accomplished so much more than we would have in a 2-hour block. Because we love to talk.
We love talking.
But what do we talk about? Nothing.
But yes, next week, guys, I will not be here. There will not be a show. But
sad.
I will post a playlist,
As always.
or I might make a video.
Oh, she's switching it
We
up.
might make some, pre-recorded content.
Oh, okay.
Think about it.
She's a mogul, guys.
Yes,
she's a
no.
media mogul.
But you guys will hear from me next week, I promise. Yeah, so I want to drop socials real quick. Of course, follow the show on Instagram and Twitter at @the_barbecue. DJ Bird.
Follow the show. My @ is just at Rachel RACHEL.Zalucky, Z as in zebra, ALUCKI, because I'm trying to get a job still. Might have a job offer. We'll see if it goes through. We all this grinding that we complained about last year
It's paying
is
off.
coming to fruition. But yes, DJ Sid.
Oh, okay. Follow me on Instagram at Noelle Walton _ and on Twitter at Sidnarita. I gotta, switch it up a little bit for the people.
It's like the Dolly Parton meme where it's like LinkedIn,
Yeah.
Facebook, Sydney's like Twitter, nice little headshot, or no, on Instagram, nice headshot, like really artsy stuff. On Twitter, she's like, yo, look at this meme of this baby.
True.
But do we want to try to drop socials for our amazing crew?
I think we do. We got we got Kareem in the building, and we got Jared. Jared, yours is Jared Puso.
Jared the Cam Man.
Yes, and Kareem's is Sir Kareem. They're both pretty easy to spell. Actually, Jared's name, your name is spelled different.
It's JARROD.
Yes.
No, yeah, I said 2 R's.
But yeah, so yeah, just follow, keep up with us, check out our stuff. I know we took a very long hiatus. We needed that break, guys.
Yeah.
I really needed that break. But we're back last semester. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be tight. So yeah, have a great Thursday. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, y'all better be going to bed.
True.
No shenanigans.
All right. Peace.
Bye.